All right, everybody. So I'm going to make this kind of an introduction. So I kind of got the world stacked against me. And this is kind of my story for anybody who asks, like, where I'm coming from and why. So I'm the son of a deceased Vietnam veteran who died when he was 39. I was 7 in 1984. And come to find out, I have ADHD, which I understand why. That's a whole nother aspect. I have a gene that basically synthesizes dopamine at like this huge capacity, super fast. And then I'm Gen X. So I pretty much got everything stacked against me. I'm pretty rebellious, pretty defiant. I have I wouldn't call it an addictive personality, but if I get hyper-focused on something, you can mark my words, I will learn whatever I have to learn to facilitate that. So, with that said, I'm trying to just lay out because people get curious, like, why are you doing all this? So, I worked for the government. I've been working for the government since I was 20. I've worked for the government in a federal capacity overseas. I've worked for the military. I'm a veteran. I was a convoy security operator in Iraq. I ran Al Anbar Province. I worked for 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force. I think it was 2416 were there when I was there. And I was a firefighter paramedic. I got out of the military in 99. I became a firefighter EMT in 2008 with paramedic school. And I've been a paramedic ever since. Currently am a paramedic. That's what I do to pay my bills, because in case you guys didn't notice, I don't make any money on TikTok. I don't advertise. I don't try to profit. I don't try to monetize any stuff that I do. The organization that I built does not allow any money in it. It is truly a international and national trust. And it carries no bank accounts. It has no relation to the federal government, nor does it operate anywhere near any type of monetization. I even wrote a book, and I give it away. If you want to send an email to areyounitedrepublic@gmail.com, I'll be happy to send you a free book. So I'm doing all this stuff, and people ask why. Because I asked for an apology. I worked for an organization that is pathetic, ran by a bunch of ignorant, arrogant, just disgusting individuals, and they pissed me off, and they changed a bunch of paperwork, and they tried to make it look like I murdered a patient, and they basically declared war. So I asked for an apology and to be left alone, and they couldn't help themselves. So that's what put me on this mission. And the first thing I learned is your enemies are not going to come with a trigger and a weapon of matter. They're going to come with accusations, and they're going to come with whatever stupidness they come up with. So the only way to fight them and the only way to go to war with them is you have to go to war here. And I learned that. And once I learned it, I started reading. So about 5 years ago, 5 years ago, I started reading books. I started with Marcus Aurelius and Plato and Aristotle. And right now I'm hitting about 500 books. Most of them are either really old or philosophical. It was funny because Trump said, you can get knowledge in your hand. He made the comment. And I was like, yeah, I think I've got 370 books on my Audible. So I went out, I think it's a couple $1,000. So I got myself a couple $1,000 education. I'm a International Bar Association member, which, by the way, bar does not mean British Accredited Registry. Bar actually means barrister. I don't know who came up with that. That's so dumb. But anyways, it means barrister or solicitor. These are words in law, in the law system. So, and I am the trustee and administrator of an organization called the Brotherhood and Tribulation of the American People. The Brotherhood and Tribulation of the American People delivered in August a American People's Common Trust to the United States Marine Corps, the United States Army, with a summons, summoning them to return to America and reform themselves and take possession inside the American nation for the American Republic. That happened in August. I am the current trustee and administrator of that domestic organization in North America. I am a international independent ordained Christian minister, and I am on a sanctioned mission to the North American people. So all this really because of an apology and a bunch of just pathetic individuals, poor behavior, that act like they're 2 years old and they can't control themselves, and they just want to show you how tough they are, or how much they can influence you, or they can punish you, or they can torture you, or they can destroy you, or they're going to teach you a lesson. Well, I don't do well with lessons, and I'm someone that's pretty much been in the shit my whole life. Pretty much raised myself from the time I was 7, moved out at 17, finished high school, went off to college, joined the military. So, I don't do well with getting taught lessons. I'm going to have a respectful debate. That's fine. But if you're going to tell me or show me who you are, I'm going to have to educate you. And that's probably my Gen X thing too. But this is me. This is who I am. And this is what motivates me. I asked for an apology. I won't stop until I get it. I would ask for money, but they would have gave me money. I wanted something they'd never give. God bless. Godspeed. Keep moving forward.